Hey everyone, welcome back to TechWithBenam. Today we're diving into the essential components you need for building your own custom PC build. Yeah, there are custom builds pre-made for almost every task, say gaming, mining, name it all. But what if I told you you could build yourself one that perfectly fits your style, brick by brick? Whether you're a beginner or looking to upgrade, you click just the right video. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the CPU. This is the brain of your computer. Therefore, choosing the right one is so crucial. You want to look for a processor that fits your needs. But how do you do that? Well, the right question is, what do you want to use the computer for? Whether it's gaming, content creation, or everyday tasks, remember that more cores and higher clock speeds generally mean better performance. Therefore, if you're a gamer or content creator, you want to choose a CPU with more cores and higher clock speeds for better game performance and faster video editing. But if you use computers for everyday tasks like say word processing, playing music, you don't really have to aim for more core CPUs. Next up, the GPU. If you're into gaming or graphics design, this is a key component. A powerful GPU will ensure smooth graphics, faster rendering times. Therefore, make sure to choose one that matches your performance expectations and budget. I won't go so much deep into the brands for the purposes of this video, but for a comfortable experience, aim at least for 6 gigs of video memory. Now let's discuss RAM. This is simply where your computer stores data for quick access. For most users, 8 gigs is good enough. 16 gigs though is a sweet spot, but if you're into heavy multitasking or gaming, consider going for 32 gigs of memory. More RAM simply means better performance when running multiple applications. So what's it gonna be for you? Let us know in the comment section. Moving on to number 4, storage. You have two main options, SSDs and HDDs. While HDDs offer more storage for a lower price, know that SSDs are faster and more reliable. There's a video dedicated to this in particular. You can check it out. Personally, I'd say a combination of both is often the best choice. You could choose to use an SSD for your operating system and frequently used programs. Then for larger files, a HDD could serve you better. The storage capacity, that's totally up to how much you need to store all your desired information. Now let's not forget about the power supply and cooling system. A reliable PSU is essential for proper supply of power to all components in your PC build. Features like over voltage protection, short circuit protection, and under voltage protection safeguard the computer from damage. Therefore, choose one that provides at least 20% more wattage than your system needs. That's about 50 to 100 watts extra. For cooling, consider whether you prefer air or liquid cooling. Air cooling systems are cheaper and preferably for lower end CPUs and GPUs, but under heavy load they can really get noisy and may need larger heat sinks to properly regulate the heat. Therefore, I recommend liquid cooling systems for higher end computers that work under heavy load. But regardless of what you choose, know that airflow is vital to keep your components running smooth. Next is the motherboard. This is the backbone of your build. First and most importantly, you want to ensure it's compatible with your CPU. Second, has enough ports and slots for your needs, depending on what future expansions you're planning for your build. Is it to add more RAM? Then choose one with more slots for that. Features like Wi-Fi capability and USB ports can enhance your experience too, so choose wisely based on what you plan to connect. Third, consider the case size of your build. Following that, let's talk about the case. This is where all your components will live. Rule number 1 here is choosing a case that personally fits your individual needs, not just because it fits your components, but also has GPU space, that's ideal for gamers, and has good airflow. A well ventilated case will help you keep your system cool and running efficiently. All that runs up to one question: what do you want to use the PC build for? Now, before we wrap it all up, here are a few quick assembly tips. First, always ground yourself to avoid static damage and take your time with each component. Second, follow the manuals. Don't hesitate to watch tutorials if you're unsure about any step. And patience is key. Yeah, patience is key to a successful build. This is the part where you give the video a thumbs up if it was insightful. Hit subscribe and that bell icon so you don't miss out on any more of the content we have in store for you. Here at Tech with Benam we say thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Goodbye.